Hi folks, this is Steve. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of 3920 Timber Green Court. This is our model, which we are going to list today. It is sitting on 3.47 acres, and it is a walkout lot here in Timber Green, a little gated community at Chilson and Latson Road. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it and give you an idea what to expect from this home. First off, it is done exterior-wise completely maintenance-free, all brick, hardy, vinyl wrap trim, and aluminum wrap trim. So there is no painting and no maintenance on the exterior of this home. It is 2,719 square feet, 4 bedrooms, 3.5 baths. It does have a full 1,997 square foot finished lower level. Here's a little flyer on it right here we have in the driveway. If you care to pick up a flyer, it's here for you. Okay, first of all, driveways are 14 feet wide. This one is all concrete. We do have the driveways set up so that you can pull back out of the garage completely and pull out without any trouble. Concrete sidewalk as well. Landscaping beds are done with a weed mat and then a maintenance-free lava stone. Take you on a little quick tour of the exterior so you can see the landscape package that comes with this house. Has a beautiful ornamental cherry here in the front. This is the covered porch. Back side of this porch is all cultured stone. These trim details and ellipticals are all built out of maintenance-free AZAC. Never needs any maintenance. Here's your stone backsplash to the back inside of the front porch. And up underneath here we do recessed can lighting. We put a plug down here so you have power. And then you have Therma-Tru doors. These are leaded glass with side lights on both sides, and then again wrapped. All the trim on this house is wrapped in aluminum right there. Windsor windows, which I'll show you inside a little bit more about those. Front porch is big enough to put a little bistro set out here, and is approximately 6.5 feet wide by about 22 feet long. This wraps around to the side of the house and goes into the walkout area, which I'll video in from the rear portion and give you an idea what that looks like. Okay, so we'll go in. We're going to go in through the garage, since that's how you'll be using the house most of the time. The garage is set up as a model for selections. We have, well, the garage doors are Coplay, and these are all insulated garage doors. We do put lights on the top of them, windows on the top of them, as for natural light. Garages are 3-car, they're 24 feet deep. We do case out the windows and two-tone paint the garages like the interior of the house. This is full of selection stuff, so bear with me on that. Okay, so we'll go to the interior and I'll show you what's happening in the foyer right here. This is a hardwood floor in this house. It is a 5-inch Viking floor. This is a hand scrape, kind of a brush finish on it. They call it carbon. It's really sharp. Okay, first thing to the left is a half bath. You have a tile floor, granite countertop, undermount porcelain sink, Moen fixtures, alabaster shade electrical fixtures. Everything in the house is matching oil rub bronze. Right here, hinges and hardware handles, all ORB. Cabinets are Kona, merrilat Classic, Seneca Ridge. To the right, you have your mudroom and your laundry. This is a white tile floor. Overmount jumbo laundry sink, cabinets underneath. Cabinets also above all the way down with crown molding on the top. On this side you have a double closet, and it is built out with a hanging rack for lots of coats and stuff. To the left of that you have a bench where you can sit down, take your shoes off, throw your coat if you like on these hooks in the back. I put a beadboard back on there. Next to that you have an 80-inch locker. You can use that for mops and vacuums and stuff. It also has shelves in it. And then over here we have a little hobby table with a little pull-up. You can put a bench right there, a little chair right there, and cabinets above. And then there's a window in here for natural light. Washer dryer goes right there. That's your mudroom and laundry. Okay, so we'll go from there into the kitchen area. The kitchen in this house is done again with the merrilat Classic cabinets. These are Kona, and this is classic Seneca Ridge square with a raised panel. We do put end panels on all of our cabinet packages, standard. The center island is done in cotton with the Granite countertop. You can seat about 4 to 5 people around this center island. That granite is called Caledonia. We use a tile backsplash, and we do an under cabinet lighting underneath here with LEDs for under cabinet light. To the left of that, you've got your warming drawer at the bottom, oven, microwave right there. And then to the left of that is your walk-in pantry. These shelves, we upsized them a little bit. They're about 17-inch spacing, and there's 6 of them. So you have plenty of room in there for groceries. And then to the left of that, you have your refrigerator. This is a high-end Frigidaire gallery with a big pull-out freezer at the bottom, ice and water in the door. Left of that, you've got your cooktop. Again, this is a 5-burner Whirlpool cooktop. We do a pot filler right here, so you can fill up your pastas and your soups without having to lug that heavy pan around the kitchen. There's a vented hood, exterior vented hood above that goes up. We put crown molding above that, and then crown molding again on the ceiling line all around the kitchen. There's a lot of little doodads and knickknacks in this kitchen on the cabinet package. There's a lot of stuff like this Lazy Susan. She has a big pan drawer there, cookie sheet drawer there, and then there's recycle bins, and there's rollouts in most of the cabinets here that pull out. So lots of goodies. Also, the drawers, of course, are your soft close drawers. Under cabinet lighting around this side as well. 50-50 stainless undermount sink with a Moen fixture there. Casement window above looking out into the backyard. Then an archtop valance at the top. The dishwasher is a Whisper Quiet Frigidaire gallery. And that is your kitchen. I put cable and phone in here also for you. Okay, so dining area right here, and your brushed nickel fixture above with an alabaster shade. We use recessed can lighting on dimmer, by the way, in this kitchen. Most of the lights in the house you'll find have dimmers. And then to the right, we have a French door goes out onto this beautiful covered lanai. This lanai is about 16 by 16. We have 4 recessed can lights and a ceiling fan up in here, and a railing around it. Very nice space. Most of your meals, if the weather's good, I'm going to be eating right out here. Very nice space. Down below, on the walkout side, we have a brick paver patio. Give you a little look at that right there. While we're up here, this is a good vantage point. And some of the backyard. Again, all irrigation and fresh sod in here. This is your James Hardie siding with aluminum wrap on the trim, and then vinyl soffits, so again, no maintenance. Oh, by the way, out the end of the deck, I do put a gas line right there, so you can put a grill out here and grill. So there's your patio, your upper deck patio, actually. So we'll come back inside. Off the dining room also is a little butler's pantry right there. We have a wine cooler in there for you, tile backsplash, a wine rack above here for the reds, whites down below here in the chiller. And then this opens up into the family room. This is a very open first floor plan. We use Windsor windows. The house is all 2x6 framed. This is one of the best windows on the market. Absolutely high quality, 366 glass, low E glass, aluminum extruded casing on that. Powder coated, never needs any finishing. That is a super, super bulletproof window. Here's your fireplace. We did it in stone with a oak mantle up here, and we put a cable and a TV outlet behind it with power for a big flat screen. We got a 50-inch up there right now. There's a hearth here you can sit on. That's a 42-inch heatilator fireplace. And then just panning around, your great room is about 25 by 28 right in that area. Nice big space. From there, I'll take you out into, this is your front foyer. We're looking at the back side of those Therma-Tru doors now that you saw earlier. So if I'll turn it as if you're coming in the front door, this would be your view. Staircase down to your finished lower levels right there. And then immediately to the right is your library. This we do with chair rail and shadow boxing. We do a double crown molding and a scribe up here, 4 recessed can lights on dimmers. This house happens to have whole house audio in it. There's your speakers up there. And I have volume controls in most of the rooms for that. Glass French doors that you can close for privacy, and the hardwood Viking 5-inch floor right there. Take you back into the master. Here's the arch top entry. We just add a little detail. There's your front coat closet right there. By the way, these doors are all solid core arch top doors. And we just build out all the interiors so that you don't have to. Thermostat down at the end of the hall. This is a 2-zone heating system. 1 thermostat for each floor. Here's your master. 15 by 18, has a vaulted cathedral ceiling, 4 recessed can lights, ceiling fan, and 2 speakers in here. Carpet is 46-ounce Shaw carpet and has an 8-pound pad under it. Very, very nice high-quality flooring system here. Bed would go here. On the opposite side of the room, we put cable and phone. You can put a flat screen up on that wall. This room is big enough for a couple of chairs by the windows. And then as you walk through into the bath, on the left and right is 2 walk-in closets. Your walk-ins are already built out, upper and lower, and a large hanging. And then you have a shoe rack here with a plug in the back if you want to put your cell phone chargers in there. Both closets are about the same size right there, his and hers. Then you walk into this master bath. This floor is tile, and the tile floor goes off into the private little toilet area, which is over here. This does have a door on it also. And then the tile goes over, of course, into the shower area right over here. And all of this floor is heated. We do have a thermostat right here that's programmable. You can program your heat temperature in there. You're going to have heat in this tile floor here. Also in that granite seat, we put heat in there as well for you. Shower is done in all tile, and we have 2 recessed lights up in there. A big shower pumpkin head in the middle, rain head, and then one on the left. Also a handheld for the ladies right here for sitting down and maybe shave the legs and things for that. So there are 3 shower heads in the shower. We put a Euro glass door on it right there with brush nickel fixtures to match. The countertop is 9 feet. This is also granite, is a tan brown. Does have white porcelain undermount sinks, brush nickel fixtures, and then the merrilat classic cabinet again there. I did put a full-size custom mirror in here, 3 sconce lights, and a natural transom light. Just try to get some natural light in here. Ladies like to do that for the makeup. Okay, great. Let's run around into the 2 auxiliary bedrooms here. There is a big linen closet right at the end of this hall right there. It's built out with all the shelves for you. And here's your main bath. You've got a double sink. You've got a granite top, big custom mirror. There is a tile floor in here, and then I put another door so that you can go into the other part of the bath where you have a full-size tub and a full tile backsplash shower, and then your toilet's around the corner that way. So 2 people can be kind of getting ready in here at the same time, have a little bit of privacy. Bedrooms are about 12 by 13. They are all set up with cable already, and walk-in closets over here. I did build them out with shoe racks too. So bedroom number 2 and bedroom number 3 about the same size. Both have the same kind of finishes with cable wired in them already and walk-ins. Okay, we'll give you a look downstairs and we'll be all done. We did build out this stairway with pretty high level of detail. This is all oak trim, oak newel posts. I put oak skirting and oak tread extenders on the stair so you can waterfall the carpet down the center. Little oak shelf right up here, and then we turn and go all the rest of the way down. Here we switch to Berber carpet. Use the same heavy 8-pound pad though, and then we open up into this finished lower level. This is a walkout, of course, so as you come out of the stairway, you're looking right across at the walkout. Here's your brick paver patio out here, and your fire pit right there, and a little view of the backyard. I did put speakers out here as part of that whole house audio. There's one there and one there, so you have sound out here, and a plug also. There's also a gas line if you'd like to have a gas grill out here. I plumbed it out for you for a gas line. Looking across, that's your bar area right there. You've got room for about 7 or 8 pull-up stools at this bar. This is a granite top, and also the floor here is a tile floor. Looks like a wood floor, but it's actually tile. It's a Cerzo glazed porcelain tile, black walnut's the color. The countertops are ornamental granite, and the cabinets, of course, are the classic Seneca Ridge maple hazelnuts. That's your little wine rack there. I put a larger, kind of a full-size sink instead of a little bar sink in here. There's a lot of cabinet space, and it is a step-up counter. And around to the left, you have a full-size fridge. And then I put a flat screen and cabled it up here so that you have you can watch your TV from anywhere in this little bar area. Dropped the crown down, did some indirect lighting up there in the ceiling on a dimmer. And then there's chair rail and shadow box around this whole lower level as well, extending out into this main area. Over here, I wired this up for a theater. You can put a flat screen on that wall, or you can put a projector here. If you like, you flip the furniture to the other side, and then you've got a little theater area right here. Then there's room, of course, for your game tables and such. Now there is a bedroom and a full bath right over here, and 2 workrooms or storerooms. I'll show you those. Also storage underneath the steps right there. And I put a little hang in case you wanted to hang something. There's your fourth bedroom. This is about 12 by 17. There's a double closet on the left, egress window there, 2 surface mount lights, and a cable outlet on the wall. This is soundproofed. All these walls are soundproof between the living space and the bedrooms. Here's your bath. Just a little 3 by 9 or 5 by 9 bath. Has a tile floor, a one-piece fiberglass shower enclosure right there, a granite top, porcelain sink with your merrilat cabinet again. Here's your, oh, that's the back side of the bedroom there. That's how we insulate the wall. This is mechanical. I just wanted to show you the 2-zone system. This is separately ducted for each floor, 2 supplies, and 2 thermostats. This is an Amana 96.1 efficient distinctions line furnace. Very, very good high quality furnace. I do put an April air humidifier on it also, standard. That's your 2-zone control right there, and that's your heating system. Over here is a high efficiency Rheem 50-gallon hot water tank. Over there is your sump crock. I do pre-plumb everything for radon too in case you ever need it. And that's your superior wall system, which I'll show you more of in the other room. Here's your storeroom. I'm going to show you the storeroom and the wine cellar, and then we'll be all done. The storeroom here is pretty large. It's about 18 by 19 or so. It's your water system. It's all sized to treat the water. Upsize the well also to make sure you had no trouble with that. This is your whole house audio right here, wired into the home. This is a 200 amp panel for your power supply. We do equip our panel with oversized, so you have extra spots here for future in case you'd like to add something, add some circuits. Here's your superior walls, high strength, pre-engineered, pre-insulated wall system. And this is all concrete, totally waterproof, pre-insulated. This is room temperature right here. You have no thermal transfer from any cold outside coming in. Very dry, clean basement. Sits on a bed of 48 inches of limestone. Absolutely stable, level, and square. One of the best foundation systems we've ever seen. We use an engineered floor system. This is a TGI, high-strength floor system. And over the top of that is your OSB, which we use an upgraded level of OSB, which is called Vantec, which is a waterproof, water-resistant flooring. So in case it rains during framing, it does not absorb water and create squeaks and problems down the road for you. Down here, this is underneath the front porch. Here's your kind of safe room. There's a steel insulated deck. On top of that is 4 inches of concrete. Then you've got your superior walls all around. Here's your view of this wall system. It's just beautiful. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's finished so nicely, completely waterproof, doesn't crack. There's 4 inches of concrete on the floor as well. You can put a door on here with a little combo and you've essentially got a vault, a large walk-in vault. Well, that's it. I hope that tour has been helpful. Please come and see us here at Timber Green. I'm building ranches, and we've got several models to show you, so please give us a call. Thanks so much.